Hey there, welcome back to the Survival Existence channel. This is your channel host, Bobby, back again. Today I'm going to show those of you who are a little bit more advanced at dealing with guns how to disassemble the firing pin on the Glock. There are a couple of models, the newer models, that there is exceptions to the way they're constructed, but by and large most Glocks assemble and disassemble pretty much the same way. Okay, the first thing we want to do is make sure that the gun is of course empty. We want to look in the chamber, and what we're looking for is an empty chamber. Don't want a round in there. Then, just as normal, when we disassemble, we'll pull the trigger after we've made sure that it's empty, and then we will disassemble the slide. We'll set the lower half to the other side. Then, just like with any other field strip, we'll remove the recoil spring, the barrel, set those to the side. Next, we're going to want to take off the back plate and take out the striker slash firing pin. Of course, to do that, first thing we'll do is move that striker back. Once we do that, you'll see right down in here this little plastic cup. We're going to push it down with a punch. Then we'll move the back plate off of there, keeping our thumb over this because it is spring loaded. Then we'll just simply push the striker out of there. We'll also go ahead and remove the spring and the rod for the extractor. We'll set those down, leave our slide standing up so that we can set this striker down in there backwards. As you can see, we have the edge of that striker mounted on the inside of that slide in order to support it. And when we do that, we need to remove these two halves of a cup at the top of this spring. We're going to remove them by pulling the spring down and simply removing both of them. And then ease the spring back up, and we can remove the spring and the striker. We can do whatever we need to do as far as cleaning the striker. After we remove that sleeve, set it to the side, you clean the inside of it and all around the striker itself. When we're ready to reassemble the slide, we will do directly opposite what we did when we disassembled the slide. We'll set the slide, of course, right back up. We'll put the sleeve back on this striker. Notice it comes past right there. We will set this back in the slide and turn that striker so that it's hanging on that ledge. Next, we'll reinstall the striker spring. If you'll notice, this spring it ends right there. You do not want where that cup splits to meet right on it. You want a cup completely covering this half. So we will put the spring back on the striker and pull it down. Notice that striker's right there in about the middle of my thumb, so I can keep up where it's at. I will put this half of the cup right over it so that it's covering that half of the spring. Then I will take the other half of the cup, put it on the opposite side. If you'll notice, these cups have a lip on them. The lip stays up so that it meets right up against that striker to hold them in place and hold the spring down. Then you just ease the spring up and it sits right there and it's reassembled. Of course, reassembly of the slide is just like after we've field stripped and reassembled everything. You put the striker back in like so. We put our extractor spring and bar back in its hole with the plastic side and spring side out. And just like we've done before, when we reinstall the slide, we'll start the slide where it goes, and then we will take a punch and push the sleeve down to get that cover over the sleeve. Then our extractor spring, we will simply push down and then slide the rear cover back over. You'll hear it snap into place. Then we continue with the reassembly. Then we will check for function. How to disassemble the firing pin / striker on the Glock pistol. If you've enjoyed this video, please click on the like button on the lower right. Subscribe to Survival Existence. Come visit us on our Facebook page at Survival Existence, and visit us at our website at survivalexistence.com. Have a good day.